Lads, welcome back to the channel. This is day 9 of walking towards success, improving towards success, showing you boys how to build mentality and all the things that I learned with self-improvement. Firstly, something I'm going to learn is fuck Loom. Loom costs money. This is my old shit upgrade. Don't worry about that, that's just fucking old shit. But I was just trying to record a video, this video that I'm doing now. And then when I looked, I had to pay for it, which is obviously fine, but fuck that. Why do that when you can do just as good as a job, but for free? So, yeah, I just had to say that quickly because I had an epiphany that on this, I can use a thing called Screencast, where I can record my screen for free and it downloads automatically to my computer. So, that's what we're fucking doing, boys. Alright? Which one was I using? Fuck it, we'll just open the last one I did. Don't worry about that shit, boys. Alright, that was from the last 2 attempts I did of this video. Believe it or not, I don't always get it first try. Anyway, boys, we're talking about motivation and discipline today. Alright? So, it's something that a lot of people seem to struggle with. We all do it at some point. We all need to learn it. We all need to succeed with it. Because motivation and discipline are both equally as important as each other. Discipline probably a little bit more, actually. But you need to learn how to use motivation and motivation correctly, and you need how to use discipline to accent motivation. So, how do I change it? There we go. Motivation, SCUX M, and then discipline, right? 2 key factors towards working towards success: conquering your mindset, conquering your outer world, your inner, conquering your business, conquering your workouts, whatever it is essential, right? You both get them. We've all had the times when for me it was doing drugs, doing bad shit, playing video games, and I was sitting there, I'd be doing my stuff, and I'd stop, and I'd be like, fuck, I want to change my life. 3 a.m. motivation, as a lot of people call it. Get up, do some push-ups, have that little push, and then it'll go the next morning. Gone. Fuck that. We don't want that shit. We want to progress, stay there, and then progress more. So what this is basically flip the dog upside down for the motivation. It becomes a wave, right? Motivation is a wave. SCUX fucking wave. And on this wave is you. You're like a surfer, right? Don't mind my drawing, I'm just doing something fun to show what I'm trying to explain. But you're riding the wave of motivation, the motivation wave, right? It's fucking sick. And this wave is going to take you to very high places. It doesn't take you to shore, or in a sense it does, but it's going to take you to high places, right? This could be your workouts get better, you've got more energy, you're just pumping out more reps, maybe you're doing more work hours, maybe you're more focused on the ideas that you want to create and you're taking massive action on them, right? Before I had motivation when I first started doing all this, and now that's gone away, so I'm doing more discipline, right? And that's completely fine. What is essential though, when this happens, you don't progress down, right? Because that's what will happen. Most people will be going up, they'll be writing motivation, they'll be getting good, they'll be progressing, and then it'll stop, the motivation will go away, so then they'll get stagnant, complacent, and they'll start moving down. This is not what we want, boys. This is death, right? Think of it, there's just a normal barrier. This is the barrier, and this barrier is the standard to live. Now you might not think that you need to go above this standard to live because life's so easy right now, but you do. Realistically, you do. Especially if you're gonna have kids and a family shit, you need to break past this. But you'll go up, and then you'll go down because motivation's gone, and then you'll go up again, but then you'll have to go down, right? Because you ain't riding discipline. You don't have discipline. You're just riding motivation. You're riding the wave up. It's like stocks. You're not taking out when it goes up. I have no idea about stocks, but I don't give a fuck. I just use that as an analogy because I fucking can. And maybe there's a geek watching this who only does stocks and needs to learn about motivation and discipline. So the key to it is you ride your motivation wave up, right? Now you're up the top here. Now, when that goes away, you need to see what you've just done as your new standard, right? So you've gone here, and maybe this is You're working out an hour a day. You're doing 3 hours of your work. You're waking up on time. You've done some progress. You've been working on your business or some shit. That's your new standard. That's your new day. When you wake up, you know you can do these things every single day because you've just done it for however long your motivation wave was. And when you get here, you need to understand that, hey, I've just done this. I've been able to do this. It's been super easy. I can do this again. So I'm going to continue doing this even though I don't feel like it. And that's where discipline comes in. You might not get anywhere. It might stay like that for a month, like a week to a month, 2 months maybe, right? Whenever your next motivation wave comes in, which they usually come pretty quick, just so you boys know when you're doing shit. But let's say it takes a while to come in, right? But you know that's your standard. You can work your 3 hours, you can do your hour of workout, and you can build up your personal brand or something on a daily thing, right? And that's what you do, and you continue doing that. Now, you might not go anywhere, or you might slightly move up a little bit, right? Because you're being disciplined. You're still doing the basic actions you know you can do every single day. So you're not going down, right? You're just adding more and more. It might not be much to the fire. It might not be heaps of wood, but the little sticks still count to fueling the fire. And eventually, guess what happens, boys? You're not fucking dumb, so I'm sure you already know. A motivation wave hits. And that motivation wave is going to take you up, right? Not only have you just cultivated a lot of good habits and you've put a lot of fuel on the fire, that fuel on the fire is now there. The fire is naturally going to be bigger, and also it has more room for you now to throw more wood onto the fire. So you've just gone from being down here, you've gone up with your first motivation wave, you've then been a G and been disciplined. You haven't progressed much, maybe a little bit, but not much. But now your next motivation wave comes in. Now you're working out 2 hours a day and you're working out hard, right? You're doing 2 hours of hardcore sparring, whatever it is, right? You're working 6 hours on your job. Fucking mint. You just doubled the amount of time you were doing before, right? And on top of that, you are now, instead of doing a personal brand on just Instagram, you're also doing it on YouTube. Even more. What happens now? You now got to look at it as, hey, my motivation's gone again, but I'm at a higher spot. I've just doubled everything I'm doing, or whatever it is. Maybe it's not double, but you've progressed, right? And that progression I've done is now my new standard. So with your new standard, you need to wake up every day and be like, if I could do it then, I can do it now. And continue to remind yourself of that every single day. And apply discipline. Do it every single day. Even if it's the bare minimum, right? You just got 6 hours done. You weren't really focused. You didn't get much work done. Who gives a fuck? You still did the 6 hours. That's good, right? The workouts you did, they weren't strong. You were getting beat up, right? You got bruised eye. You're feeling tired. I have those days, boys. Right? I have people who are not as good as me in training and shit, but they'll beat me up because I just have no energy, no motivation. But I'm still there. I'm still disciplined. I'm still doing what I have to do. Right? And that's the key. You continue to do it. You're getting beat up. You're feeling a bit shit like, damn, I haven't been doing good, Get that bitch voice out of your head, because guess what, boys? Another motivation wave is hitting. And then you're going to reach new heights. You're going to get to the pinnacle, boys. You're going to hit the top of the fucking pyramid. You're up here. Right? You're up here. Not because you're just disciplined, but because you're using motivation as a way to catapult you to higher echelons of life. Right? You're truly using it to push you towards success. And you're using the discipline to keep you there. To keep the crown on top of your head. I don't know why the fuck I said that, but I did. So that's pretty much what it is, right? You're constantly using motivation as a wave to go up, to go up, to go up. And then it stops. But then when it stops, even if you go down slightly, that doesn't matter. As long as you keep it pretty much the same level, it's still there. Even some days you might not fully make it, but let's say your average is doing 3 hours of work a day. Maybe there's a day you do 2, but at least you still put it in. Before you weren't doing shit, right? And then when that next motivation wave comes in, you built the habit of doing 3 hours, you can then progress it to 4, 5, 6 hours, right? The thing with it is, motivation is the time to go up. Discipline is the time to stay where you are, or at least maintain where you are, right? That's literally the two key parts of life that everyone has, but everyone's always asking, how do I stay motivated? I'm not motivated. Well, I'm not motivated. It's because you're a bitch. That's simply all it is. You're just a bitch. You don't want to accept the fact that you can't always go up. You want to use this adrenaline feeling, this motivation feeling, this energized feeling, this drug feeling as your reason to not being able to continuously go up, because it's not continuously there. I don't know how to be motivated all the time. Shut the fuck up. It's not real. It's not real. It's a thing you've made up. Use discipline to stay here. And bonus tip, if you stay disciplined with the shit you do, right, you'll notice that your motivation was coming in after months. And then it would go. And then it would go. And it would drop. Drop slowly. Right? And then it would drop slowly. And then it would go away. And then it would come back after a long time. Bonus tip, when you're going up, and then you're disciplined, this is what it looks like. It comes back heaps quicker. Because seeing the progress you're doing, even when it's a little bit, as long as you don't shit self-talk yourself with, I'm going to make another video about that as well. As long as you're not going like, oh fuck, I'm shit, I'm not motivated, blah, blah, blah. It will come back so quick. It might take like 2-3 days and then you're motivated again, right? And it will be a bit shorter, at least for my experience. It's not like these long outbursts, which it never has been anywhere. I don't think anyone has fucking month motivations. That would be fucking hectic if you get that. You get so much shit done. But you'll notice that instead of it being, once a week, and then a whole week or 2 weeks of not having motivation, it then comes back super quick. Then it goes, and then it comes back super quick. And also, throughout your day, you'll just get spikes. Boom. Big spikes. Take cold showers as well, boost that. But without the cold shower shit, you would literally just get random spikes throughout the day. I'll make heaps of videos about triggering your mind, how to trigger motivation. But you can literally trigger yourself while you're in discipline. You can have a certain word you say, a certain belief you have. Maybe there's someone you follow who can spike your motivation. Maybe it's not as powerful before, but it can just, boom, give you a little shot, right? A little adrenaline shot. If you're doing drugs, it's like a fucking tequila shot, right? You can just, boom, get that high for a few hours. Go up, motivation. I'll teach you some of the ways I do that. It doesn't always work because obviously sometimes your motivation's gone, you're out. And you have to be disciplined. But yeah, boys, just remember from this lesson, lads, use your motivation to go up, progress higher. And then use your discipline to, if not progress, just keep yourself there. And if you go down a little bit, don't beat yourself up about it. Just maintain your level, right? Up and down, slight bits, not big proportions like this. Because with that, it's how you get to new heights, lads. Anyway, I want to talk about that because I think it's very important. It's something that I'm doing right now, right? I'm out of my motivation wave. And I've just gone about 2 weeks of hard work, progressing very fast. And now it's going to be maybe a week, maybe 3 days, who knows how long it takes, but I'm going to be disciplined in maintaining my average, maintaining my daily average that I've been doing. And some days there's going to be a little bit less. Today I got a little bit less done than what I usually would, but I haven't stopped. I'm not going to stop because I'm not going to allow myself to go down. Even if I have to stay here for months on end, at least I've progressed to this point. When my motivation comes back, I will skyrocket to new heights and then maintain that new height. Alrighty, boys. We'll see you tomorrow for day 10. Keep on going, be motivated, and then be disciplined. Make it new heights, and then maintain those heights. I shall see you tomorrow.